called the Galaxy Z Flip. Yeah, so it's actually very handy, and we would believe that this particular product is actually, probably going to attract the mass audience. So whether it's male or females, especially for the purple, I think it attracts a lot of females. This particular display will show you all your key notifications, whether it's in messages, whether it's your alarm clock going off, or even when somebody calls you, you can actually pick up the call by swiping left or right over here. This is a touchscreen. And not only that, this particular screen can also act as a selfie viewfinder if you double tap on the power display. With all foldable display, one of the key things that we need to focus on is actually the hinge. So this time around, the hinge you can see is actually, we call it the free stop hinge, which means it can actually stop at any angle. What Flex Mode does is that it will actually optimize some of the interface for our consumers. One of the things that I showed you earlier was the camera. So what happens with the camera is that when you actually fold it to a certain degree, the top will be the viewfinder and the bottom is where all your apps are. This particular model is also very good in terms of low light capability and low light photography performance. Tomorrow, on Valentine's Day at 8 AM online, at Singtel and StarHub, as well as our Samsung online stores. And then the S20 Ultra at a 6.9 inch. 6.9 inch screen so far is by far in Samsung's portfolio of smartphones one of the largest screen size that we actually allow the consumers to purchase and enjoy. For the S20 Ultra, which is our main camera for pro photographers, we will feature a 108 megapixel wide camera. And on top of that, of course, we have our ultra wide and our telephoto lens for zoom purposes. And the front selfie camera is now 40 megapixel for the Galaxy S20 Ultra. Now, if we move on to the S20 as well as the S20 Plus, we will have a telephoto lens of 64 megapixel. And then, of course, we have our ultra and our wide ultra wide as well as wide angle camera, and the front camera, selfie camera will be 10 megapixel. All of our entire Galaxy S20 series will actually feature super high resolution cameras for our consumers, with the Galaxy S20 Ultra at a whopping 108 megapixel. The telephoto lens of our cameras can zoom up to 100 times. So this particular feature actually utilizes the AI capability of our smartphone camera. When you press on the shutter, it will record up to 15 seconds, and within that 15 seconds, the AI will then generate a portfolio of 3 to 14 videos and photos for the users. So now the whole entire Galaxy S20 series will feature 8K videography for the first time for smartphones. In terms of stabilization, anti-rolling, this feature I would consider it if you were to think it as like a GoPro or a DJI. Okay, it's a stabilizer. So with Bright Night, the technology that we are using in Samsung is called Nona beaming, and thus the photos or the video will actually be even brighter than usual. We are proud to announce that for Galaxy S20 Ultra, it will feature a 5000 mAh battery. I think this is probably one of the best within the flagship range. On top of that, our battery are also, we call it intelligent battery, because it will actually try to understand the usage of the consumer. Probably in the day you don't use as much, you are probably reading some ads or not. So they actually optimize the battery usage for certain ads and tailor to the consumers. And of course, respectively, S20 will feature 4000 mAh and S20 Plus will feature 4500 mAh. I think this particular model is going to be the first in Singapore to be 5G ready. So the Galaxy S20 comes with 3 variants, yeah? S20 will come with LTE variant, S20 Plus will be LTE variant, but the S20 Ultra will only be available in the 5G ready variant. This also means that in the second half of the year, when the government actually announced that 5G is available for Singapore market, okay, these consumers who purchase the S20 Ultra will be able to use it. It's future-proof. Our screens are now having a manual refresh rate of 120 Hz. Most of the, or rather all of the phones in the market at the moment right now actually have 60 Hz. We are at 120 Hz, which means under 1 second, okay, the screen actually refreshes 120 times. This will result in a much smoother experience, especially when playing games, viewing content. So this is available for our whole entire Galaxy S20 series, and of course our RAM this time around, we are on Exynos in Singapore for our processor. But just now, and I was talking about the Galaxy Z Flip, is actually running on Snapdragon. But both have improved RAM technology. For Galaxy S20, we'll be launching on 6 March in Singapore, but pre-order already started yesterday at about 1 PM. Galaxy S20 Ultra will come with a 12GB RAM. For our SIM card, we'll be featuring a hybrid SIM slot where you can actually put in whether is it 2 SIM cards or whether is it 1 SIM card and 1 micro SD card up to 1 TB. On top of that, for S20, we have another eSIM slot. So pre-order started yesterday. We are going to give out Galaxy Buds Plus for people who actually pre-ordered the 20 Plus as well as the 20 Ultra. So this is actually a successor for our previous version of the Galaxy Buds. What has improved, number one, is the battery. The Buds itself, along with the charger, will give the consumers about 22 hours worth of music playback. Okay, then we can proceed to see the devices at the back.
So just curious, the 5G network you mentioned, the fully future-proof, right?
Yeah.
How about for the
this is only LTE.
This is only LTE.
Yes.
So it's only for this S20.
Ultra.
Okay, got it.
Only this particular
Only
variant.
one, okay.
Correct. The rest are all still on LTE.
Okay, got it. Okay.
And it will not be future-proofed.
Okay.
This is the Galaxy Z Flip.
Okay.
As mentioned, there are two colors. This is the mirror purple that I was holding on earlier, and this is the mirror black.
Okay.
On top of that, we're also having in-box accessories to go along with it. This comes free for the Galaxy Z Flip. So this particular version, which is slightly purplish, is actually for the purple one, and the black one is for the black one. Yeah, feel free. These are live sets. You can hold it up.
Yeah.
You see that wave of the trend. So phones used to get as small as possible.
How do you open
with
this?
the smallest,
Just like that.
you know, the smaller the better. Then you have the flips, and then we started to become as big as possible. And now it's
Now it's a merger of actually the best of both worlds.
Exactly. So now you can flip again.
Yes,
right?
so this is the best of both worlds. The thing is that I think a lot of people they want big screens, right? So phones are all going at like more than above 6 inch, and this is actually 6.7 inch. So with this, if you were to put it into your pocket without it being a foldable device, it will be actually very bulky. It's actually a bulge. So what happens right now is that when we design it that way, this is 6.7, yeah.
This is like a 16 by 10 aspect.
Oh no, it's 21.9. It's
21.9.
Correct. So it's like a wide screen.
Like super wide screen.
Yes, super
I
wide
think that's
screen.
during the camera, right?
Help yourselves.
Okay.
Because usually time lapse you need a tripod, right, to
collection of
get
the
like,
phones
but
can
over
be
here you can
smaller
just
as
leave it
well,
here.